In this lesson, we're diving into MySQL's architecture. It's simple, powerful, and made up of just 4 layers. By the end, you'll understand exactly how MySQL handles your data from start to finish. The first layer is the client layer, also known as the end user layer. This layer is where any application or tool interacts with MySQL. It could be a Python script, a PHP app, or a command line query. Almost every programming language, C++, Python, PHP, has a MySQL connector. These connectors handle authentication, check user permissions, and let the client communicate with MySQL to send queries and run database commands. Before we dive into the middle layers, let's jump down to the core of MySQL, the physical storage layer. This is where all of your data is permanently stored. Whether it's on a local hard drive or a network storage system, all changes in the database eventually reach this layer. Tables, indexes, logs all live here. However, files don't get stored here just by being saved. They go through a controlled process to ensure they are optimized and secure. Now let's talk about what's happening in between the client and storage layers, starting with layer 2, the MySQL server layer. This layer hosts the main MySQL process, also called the MySQL daemon or MySQL-D. Here's what happens in this layer. When a query comes in from a client, the server layer first parses the query, checking for syntax errors. Then it searches its cache to see if there's already a result stored in memory. If there is, it skips a lot of work. If not, it finds the most efficient way to run that query. After that, it's handed over to our next layer. And that's the storage engine layer, the brain of MySQL. Each storage engine in MySQL is responsible for managing how data is stored and retrieved. MySQL comes with multiple storage engines including InnoDB and MyISAM. These engines are optimized for different tasks. For example, InnoDB, the default in modern MySQL, supports transactions, ensures data integrity, and even keeps a log for crash recovery. This layer decides how and where to store your data, manages indexes for faster access, and handles any logging needed for consistency and backups. The storage engine layer essentially acts as the bridge between MySQL Server's SQL commands and the physical files stored on disk. So let's recap. Layer 1 is the client layer where applications interact with MySQL. Layer 2 is the MySQL Server layer which processes queries, checks syntax, and optimizes them. Layer 3 is the storage engine layer, which is the brain that decides how and where the data is stored. Layer 4 is the physical storage layer, which is where all the data is saved on disk. And that's the big picture of MySQL's architecture. By understanding these layers, you can better appreciate how MySQL efficiently processes and manages data. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.